Hi everyone. Those of you who are regular visitors to my channel will remember that I last Tuesday introduced a video where I stated that I was breaking a promise. I said originally that the family of Alaska Governor Sarah Palin was off limits. However, I broke that promise to report the YouTube video message of a young African-American man by the name of Kevin. Kevin rather persuasively explained that he was the father of Bristol Palin's baby. And I said in my first video, and I'm repeating now, that my initial reaction was to ignore his message as something along the lines of a hoax just to get traffic for his MySpace page or perhaps downloads for his rap song. But then Kevin contacted me and explained he actually had physical evidence of his connection with Bristol Palin, and he was going to present it on, of all days, September 11th. And more to the point, Kevin explained that he had been contacted by other members of the media as well, and in some cases offered money. Apparently the National Enquirer, and reportedly the National Enquirer, had contacted Kevin. I don't know how much they offered. I also felt that Kevin's story should see the light of day, if only to be vanquished, because he took a great legal risk in advancing the story. Consider, first, Kevin claimed that he, and not Levi Johnston, was the father of the baby that Bristol Palin is carrying. Kevin also claimed that he knew Bristol Palin. That's 2 points of fact. Third point of fact, he claimed that he went to Alaska to visit his uncle, who was working on the pipeline up there. Fourth point of fact. Fifth point of fact, Kevin then claimed that the Palins did not want him involved with their daughter, which basically, sixth point of fact, in the way he presented it, made them sound like they were racist. Those are 6 powerful points of fact that, when added together, form to describe the character of both Kevin and the Palins. Now, if Kevin were lying, his actions would be tantamount to a defamation of the character of the Palin family. Well, a great many of us waited for September 11th to come along, a date that I wish he would not have picked, and nothing happened. But then on Friday, Kevin put up a new video on his YouTube channel, Draft Pick Hits, whatever, and basically said that the whole thing was a game, a hoax. And then he got after us for chasing all this information and a lot of ranting, to be honest. My initial reaction was that Kevin should be locked up. My second reaction was that Kevin should be locked up. And my third reaction was that Kevin, and this is my assertion, was paid off. Why? Because even if Kevin's story was shady, the National Enquirer is known for paying people to tell stories that don't check out. I believe that a third party stepped forward to pay Kevin to keep quiet. Now, some of you may say, why is this important? Why would someone do that for a 19-year-old kid who could get online and make such a claim? Because it was to head off the National Enquirer payment, and again create more bad press for a family that is trying to escape the bad press that has gotten almost the second that Senator McCain named Governor Palin his vice presidential running mate. Some of you do not understand how one's hunger for power will lead them to take on actions that you wouldn't even think of. some people want, as Governor Palin stated in 1996, not to be vice president, but president. But back to Kevin. I hold two opinions of Kevin equally. The first one is that if indeed he was not paid off, I think that what he did was a defamation of character, and I think that he should be indicted. If indeed he was paid off, then I believe the persons who paid him off also stated that they would not indict him for defamation of character. That all of this would simply go away if he just kept quiet. And if that's the case, then in a way, it's too bad that he didn't have the courage to simply go forward with his statement and let the chips fall where they may. But I have another reason why I don't think he may have done that. And the reason has to do with his possible motivations for really making a trip to Alaska. My hunch tells me that he does not have an uncle up there that's working on a pipeline, or the pipeline, or any pipeline. My gut tells me that Kevin may have made a trip up there because he knows there are many regions within Alaska that are large consumers of drugs. That's right, you heard precisely what I asserted. I believe that is a very strong third possibility. Nonetheless, with Kevin's inaction, this chapter for now is closed.